I remember I was working on a jump spin kick where you rotate 2 rotations in the air. It's called a pop 720.
That was the hardest time.
And somebody came up to me and they're like, "Oh, you're never going to use that in a fight." I said, "Well, this really isn't for fighting. This is for me to challenge myself to become a better me."
Yeah.
And isn't that a fight in itself?
It's great.
And everything is a fight. Everything and anything is a fight. You know, I laugh at some of these straight MMA schools that are like, "Oh, it's fight, 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 fight. All the other martial arts are crap." Stop with the ego-driven, and appreciate and respect all arts that will challenge the individual. That's the essence of martial arts, in my opinion.
That's it.
Everybody's got a different fight. Your fight's different than mine.
Right.
You know?
I mean, that fight in the ring's only 25, like you just pointed out. That person with cancer, that's like every day's a fight. It's not 25 minutes, it's not 15 minutes, not an hour. It's for your whole life.
Yeah. Look at the kid. I mean, I've seen martial arts demonstrations where a guy's got no legs and he's out there performing the martial arts. You're gonna dog that guy because he can't cage fight?
Stupid. That doesn't make any sense.
That's not right. And that's not what the martial arts should be about. And I think there's an avenue for everything. You know, I think if somebody to walk in like that with that mindset, sure, we can get you a fight.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's just a different fight than somebody else. Like Dylan wants to take his first kickboxing match. You know, it's a different fight.
Absolutely.
And there's different fights at different ages. You know, they say one fight is made up of millions and millions of little fights. But they're all made up of all of these little tiny fights that happen, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, socially. Because if you've ever seen a fighter go through a camp, they become a different person as they get prepared for war, like
Right.
military.
Right.
But what about all the other fights that go on, you know, with themselves, the internal fights? They can't go to certain things, they can't eat certain foods, they're going to miss this, you know, this one's birthday or that family's wedding. Everybody forgets about those fights. All those millions of little, tiny little fights. Going back to the guy with cancer, or the guy with no arms, you know, or a child who is autistic, he fights with, you know, social anxiety. Those are all millions of little